Namaste, Vinita ji. How are you doing today?
Yeah. Good. I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm also doing well. Thank you for agreeing to do this interview with us. Right. Uh, I can introduce you, but it would be better if you give your own introduction, so you can elaborate on what work you do. Right.
Vinita Singh. I am a Tanjore painting artist. Tanjore paintings are from South India, town called Thanjavur in Tamil Nadu. And they have these gold uh, uh, paintings. They use pure gold, 24 carat to 22, 24 carat golds. Uh, they use semi precious and precious stones. And these paintings are the signature paintings of Tamil Nadu, South India. People love the rich traditional painting, the religious paintings of South India. This comes from temple town. This is Thanjavur is famous for Bideshwara temple, where this painting originated. So um, I have the honor and the privilege of learning this art in South India, and I have been doing Thanjavur painting, where it has been liked by everybody so far.
So Vinita ji is from North India and she lives in Delhi. So whatever Prime Minister ji has been saying that Northerners should learn a bit of South Indian languages and there should be more cultural exchange. So Vinita ji properly personifies that idea and that unification of Bharat. So how did you get to learn Tanjavur paintings, being a North Indian?
Yeah. Uh, Actually, I was always into art. Uh, I have learned lot many forms of art. But the Tanjore paintings always attracted me. It all started when I was in school, and I had visited my Chennai, somebody in Chennai, my father's colleague in Chennai, and they had a beautiful Tirupati Balaji painting. And that time I was in class 11. And since then, I have been attracted to Tanjore paintings. I wanted to learn the authentic art of this art form. So, tried to search for good teachers in North India because we were in North India all the time. Throughout my school days and college days, I kept on going to a number of artists, but I could not be satisfied because there was some commercialization, some modern techniques were used to make these paintings. So I was not very convinced that this is the traditional form of art. Recently in 2018, my husband, who's an IS officer, he got posted to Pondicherry, Puducherry. So that was the time I really, maybe God wanted me to learn this authentic art. And that's what the time when we reached Pondicherry, and I requested him to get me a teacher who can teach me the real art, how it is done in Thanjavur. So that's how it
Actually, that is what I thought. I thought that you came in contact with or touch with this art only when your husband was posted there. But as you now told that the connection goes long back, like since class 11th, you were fascinated by it and you have been trying to learn it for a very long time. So the connection is not new, right?
Yeah, I have been really wanting to learn Tanjore paintings. I mean, in the late 80s, and I went to a few teachers, but I was not very satisfied. So I could never start learning Tanjore painting. But I really when we reached Puducherry, and we could get a very good teacher from South Thanjavur. I was really happy to learn from the scratch how do they start the painting, how do they do the painting, what are the thoughts involved when you to choose a topic. So the stories and everything they taught me how to do it. The small rituals which they do with the painting, they taught me that also. So that's how it's also.
So would you like to tell our viewers what is Tanjavur art? How is it different from other art forms? What is its history like? Okay, so you mentioned a little that it involves gold plating and about it's made about gods. But like, what is the history and how it is different from like say Madhubani art or other forms of art?
First, see, I will tell you. The thing is that it is not gold plating, it is pure gold. We use pure 24 karat gold.
Oh.
Waste of the gold jewelry is taken up by there are specific artists who are doing this work in the villages of Thanjavur, Tamil Nadu district. Yeah, around and around Thanjavur and Tamil Nadu. So they buy the gold, they treat the gold, they make it, they melt the gold, and they make it into what you call patras, or people who are very good at it and they really want to do authentic painting. They even use liquid gold to painting, and everything is handmade. So they you don't use any stamps or any tool. You just use your hands and some pins and knives and something like that.
It must be very expensive to make this, right? It's not possible for a
It is. It is. It is. It is. Firstly, it is pure gold, and secondly, it is. It's
very laborious.
the dedication of the artist. So it is expensive. Yes. So Tanjore paintings originated in a place in a town called Thanjavur, which is in Tamil Nadu. Yeah. So there is a temple called the Bideshwara temple, and these paintings were um, made by artists or by under the rules of Naikas, the Naikas, and later on the Maratha dynasty. And, so these are they are specific special temple artists who make these paintings on the walls of the temple. They have made it. And the paintings are still there on the walls of Videshwara temple. So these were made by artists, those who were very. I mean, they used everything organic, everything from the trees, from your colors, from your flowers, from your kitchen stuff, from stones, and everything was as it went on. I mean, everything was done by the temple artists. So these paintings are mostly religious. So yeah, they are Hindu or religious figures, deities. So like Vishnu, Krishna, Devis, and lot of like mostly Krishna. It revolves around Tirupati Balaji and Vishnu and Krishna. So later on, people started using like the painting. The rulers started using. They started using boards made of jackfruit tree. So जो कटहल का पेड़ होता है. So they started using jackfruit tree boards, and they used cloth, and they started doing these religious figures onto boards for people who really want them to in their houses, in their temples, as gifts. So
Using the wood of jackfruit tree on the boards. Okay.
plywood board out of jackfruit tree.
Oh, okay.
So,
Uh-huh.
because jackfruit tree is because it's gold and these paintings last for hundreds of years.
Mm.
Uh, so they preserve it and they protect it from mites, dust
Mm.
mites, and different types of fungus. And so mostly jackfruit tree is sturdy enough not to get affected by
Mm.
mites and all. So they
Okay.
used to use these trees.
Mm. Mm.
Later on, they have started using different type of plywood boards. Now these days, people are using MDF boards, but I still try to do on the traditional plywood board.
Mm.
So it originated about 500, 600 years ago, you can say.
Yeah, it started in somewhere in the 15th, 16th centuries.
15th, 16th century, yeah. About 500, 600 years, right? Okay. Okay. What is the present situation, present condition of Thanjavur art?
See, Thanjavur art is liked by everybody who sees it. People
Okay.
who cross Thanjavur painting will not just pass by. They will
Mm.
definitely stop for a moment to see the painting because these are all gold, glitter,
Yeah.
vibrant colors.
Mm.
Yes, so they attract. And now people have started using in their living areas, drawing rooms, homes, factories, offices.
But how are the artisans able to afford it? Like, how do they make a painting when it's so expensive and so time consuming? So, like, how are they able to afford gold and all?
There are artists, these artists, they pick up gold, they uh, keep on buying and keeping as and when they can. And now they are available in South Indian art stores. I mean, they're available in Chennai. There's available these gold foil. The patra we use in gold is
Mm.
available in the markets. So
Okay.
they buy it from there. They have their own resources where they buy their own gold and they make get the artist to make them. Mostly they buy from s- shops, art shops in South India. So the
Okay.
purity comes with the more you know a better shop or a reliable source of gold. So
Mm.
we check the purity and then we buy from the market.
Okay. So, how about if someone, say, a common person wants to pursue it as a career, right? So, what are the prospects? Can someone pursue it as a career, or it can only be pursued as a hobby?
Uh, See, a lot of people are doing it as a career in the sense they are putting up their paintings on galleries and exhibitions, and they now online marketing is there. So a lot of people have they made their websites and they're connecting with international clients also.
Oh,
So
great. Mm.
yeah, so people who are educated in and they're doing some these Tanjo painting, they're doing online. They have galleries and they're connected online. Otherwise, they participate through different exhibitions and festivals throughout India, and especially during the festival season. So
Mm.
they sell more during the festival season.
Yes.
The poor artists are supported by people who are can afford. Like number of artists in and around Pondicherry, they have made an association where they have come as a group and they make paintings together and they try to sell it.
Mm.
So I was connected with them also for some
Mhm.
time. I'm still
Mhm.
connected with few ladies, female transfer
Mhm.
painting artists,
Mhm.
those who have ideas and have skill, but they cannot buy gold and.
And they also don't know marketing and all, right? They They are not on social media and all.
Way we are connected, and I try to do, try my best to do what I can from here.
What is the role of government in it? How much is government trying to support and promote these things, both Tamil Nadu government and central government?
Central government, they have different schemes where they have introduced some awards and all for the artists, you know. South Indian government do have departments where they support these artists. They take their paintings and they send few artists to World Trade, these exhibitions and all. They give them some kind of stipend or their travel fare and all, and so that these artists can go to a place like here in Delhi. We have this trade fair, so a lot
Yes.
of artists come to Delhi to
I think it happens right this time, right? I think January, February, right?
November. Yeah, it happens in November. Yeah. So it is a 14-day festival
Yes.
where all artists come, and Tanjore painting artists do come. So it's like in Delhi we have uh, everywhere. In fact, in Mumbai also there are places where these Tanjore painting artists can display their arts, and people can go and buy them. So government has provided them places where they can display their art, and they have some number of award functions, uh, some schemes which benefit the Tanjore paintings artists and all. So
So are you satisfied with the government initiatives and steps? Do you think they are enough, or governments need to do more?
government needs to do more. I mean, if you ask me as an artist, of course, the government needs to support them, because this is one art treasury where I feel we should preserve it. We should
Definitely,
preserve
without a
and
doubt.
promote it, because once this art goes, the uh, what do you say,
The whole culture vanishes, right?
The,
culture, yes, the entire culture will just go waste, and it's a beautiful art.
And we are fortunate that these mandirs in south are still preserved. I mean, north has lost most of the like the human, like the big mandirs and all the arts and knowledge, what we call nowadays IKS, Indian knowledge, Indic knowledge systems. They were lost with the mandir, with the destruction of the temples. But fortunately, we have some of them safe and intact in south still. So at least we should try to preserve them.
Culture and the heritage of these art forms, and what I feel is a person who is really into art will definitely
mm,
want to uh, learn and preserve Tanjore art,
yes,
because the devotion, first of all, the interest comes
mm,
from within.
yes,
And you, if you have the devotion, then only you will be really interested in making a Tanjore painting, because it is really tedious, a lot of
yeah,
hard work.
yes, yes,
I can only imagine how much time they must be spending on making it. Like it requires a lot of.
If we take up a topic and we start making it, it takes us minimum of 3 to 4 weeks to finish
Oh my God! One single piece, huh?
one single piece. Yes.
Oh my God!
We do it in stages. We do detailing very
mm,
carefully, so that it doesn't get, we just don't do like this and finish it off. We just go in every detail.
yes,
So, and I have been following the old method where once they used to decide on making a painting, they, as I was told, I was told by my
mm,
teachers, and
mm,
they used to get a vision that they want to do Krishna, they want to do Shiva, they don't want
mm,
to do the Balaji,
mm,
and then they will choose a day
mm,
from the patra, from the South Indian
mm,
calendar. They will
mm,
choose a day, a time from the patra when to start the painting. They will not just sit down, take a board, and start. No, they used to go through the proper routine of first taking, like, getting ready for that starting painting, or you know, get sitting down in the there wherever the studio or the mandir. So they will take a bath, they will collect puja articles, they will worship the board we are going to use, and then only they will start the first process of preparing the board. So preparing the board will take 7 days, or
Oh my God.
because it has to dry up properly, and layers are done to protect the painting. Again, once you start drawing, it comes from within. Once you start drawing or you start tracing, now these days everybody traces it through the carbon pigment. But that also, it's just not that you keep the carbon and you trace it. It has to, it has happened with me. It has to come from within. I have tried to trace a number of times. It doesn't come properly unless until I'm really in that mood to sit down and start doing. So once I finish a painting, so when you make an eye, we call it आँख खोलना. So जब हम उसकी आँख खोलते, when we open their eyes, again, I do along with my friends who are with me from Pondicherry. They are those ladies whom I'm helping, and they are helping me, and I'm helping them. So we take up a patra. Supposing I'm making a Tirupati Balaji, so I will take up that nakshatra, that time when Tirupati Balaji will wake up. So that day when the Patra is showing his wake up time, that is when we'll make the eyes. So I am trying to follow the tradition. I'm trying to do the traditional art as much as I can in my capacity.
No, I think this is probably the most interesting thing you have told me till now. Like the whole conversation, I've found this the most interesting thing because, excuse me, sorry, it tells us that this is not just a random art making or painting making thing. It's a whole ritual. It's a ritual because I have several comments. First, you say that it's like a calling that you receive like a calling from the devata himself or herself, that he or she is choosing you to make his or her painting this time, right? So it's a calling first, and then as you told that you choose a particular day, so it's like muhurat nikalna, right? You that if it's say if it's Vishnu ji's or Shri Krishna's painting, then it would be maybe Ekadashi or Dwadashi. If it's Devi, then it would be Ashtami. If it's Kartikeya or Murugan, it would be say Shashti, something like that. You know, the day that is most favorite of that particular devata. So it's like a whole yagna, or it's not like a random, oh, I feel like I want to make a painting and I pick up a brush and I start making. No, it's a whole puja. It's like a whole, right? So that is very fascinating. I find it.
We have tried to maintain the purity and the pious surroundings and the feel. So we have tried to do that devotion towards Tanjore painting, which it deserves. So
And the eye-opening thing that you told me just now. So I remember I have seen videos. In fact, I have even posted on my social media, my YouTube channel and my other social media accounts as well. I so like when Ram Mandir was being made in Ayodhya, there was this ritual of opening the eyes, like aankh khulna, and we call it pran pratishtha, right? We are, so that was the time when the most of the Indian Janta, most of the Bharatiya population came to know about what is pran pratishtha. They might have heard of it, but they were not really familiar with it, that what it is. And that time it got popularized in the media, so everybody got to know about it. And I also got to know about it just a few months before that, and I posted a video about how Pran Pratishtha is done. They take a mirror and then they place it in front of the murti, and then they open the eyes and the mirror breaks on its own, right? Something.
Yeah.
That is what Pran Pratishtha is. But one, the artist had started making the eyes.
Okay.
So that eyes, I'll tell you a very small incident which I was
Mm-hmm.
doing. And
Mm-hmm.
I was doing with Ganpati. I was making a
Mm-hmm.
Ganpati painting,
Mm-hmm.
and I was doing a 3D Ganpati painting. So
Okay.
now Tanjore paintings are not only the flat Tanjore style wool, people are started
Mm-hmm.
doing 3D paintings. So there, I was trying to make the eyes of the painting, the Ganpati. I was trying to, and believe me, when you make eyes of a Ganpati or an elephant, so it's very simple. You just, it's a very like Devi's eyes. I have to have some elephant's eye, but I was not getting it. I was just not getting even the curve. I tried and tried and I tried. Then I called my friend in Puducherry and I asked her. I said, "I'm not able to do it." She said, when were you trying to do it?" So I told her that I was trying to do it in the afternoon. She said, "No, wait, let me go to the Patras." So she checked the Patras and she said, "Tomorrow morning at 6:30, both of us will take a bath, sit down, we'll light a agarbatti, then we'll start." And believe Shreyaji, it came in one flow. It just it was as if Ganpati is looking at you. It
Yes.
came in one flow. In 5 minutes, I was out of the room, and my husband said, "You done?" I said, "Yes, I'm done."
No, no, it's Krapai. When it has to come, it comes at its own time, right? Till we keep trying, it doesn't happen. I think I mean, nowadays people don't believe in these things, but I have full faith that these things matter, these things happen, they have their own importance. Like what is the time suitable to do a particular task, and days according to that.
I've started believing that if you really want something from your inner self speaks to the
The higher power, yeah.
yes. So it is, and I have been honored that God has chosen me to do this type of painting, being a North Indian.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely.
With South people, like artists from South, this is, they follow a ritual. They will go to the temple early in the morning at 4 o'clock. They will do special puja. Here in North India, we are not doing that, honestly. We just
Yeah, we have lost it. Yeah, we have stopped doing everything. Yeah.
are sitting in their studios or they're at home, house, in their drawing rooms, and they've spread everything and they're doing it. And they're doing it and they're doing it beautifully. They're doing
Yeah.
it. Paintings are nice, beautiful. But with my painting, Ashwaji, with every painting I have done, I can connect myself. If I've done a Yashoda Krishna, I can feel that Yashoda ji is trying to tell me that Krishna has been troubling here. So those eyes speak.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
You connect with the leelas of the devtas, and it really does make us very emotional when we think about it, and we do it ourselves.
Yes, it does. And it is for me, it is a meditation, a stress
Definitely.
buster. And if I am really upset, I will just go and do nothing but just sit down in my studio and just gaze around. And I feel that, no, why am I to feeling like that? Let me do something. Let me start something.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned 3D. You mentioned 3D painting. How are they making this? Is it like the murti that we get, like the 3D murti that we keep at home? Is it like that, or?
What is
So
it?
3D paintings are done. It is, um, of course, a murti attached to the board.
Okay.
So it's all. So you have hands, and you have the face, every eyes and everything made realistically. So you feel that as if the Devi is blessing you, or the Krishna is going to come and give you butter. So it is the that way. So
So is the murti also of wood, or it could be anything? It could be metal as well.
the 3D paintings are done completely by hand.
Okay.
So they make a dough out of the chalk powder, the जिसको हम
Okay.
लोग used to call it chuna in Hindi.
Ah.
So
Ah.
we use chalk powder, and we use gum from the trees, Arabic gum, which comes from the trees.
Okay.
A type of that gum is used to make laddus.
Hmm.
We also have stronger gums, glues coming from the trees, and these are called Arabic gums. We dissolve that, make a dough, and then we mold into a murti.
Okay.
Is it that वो किसके लड्डू
गोंद के लड्डू होते हैं.
गोंद के लड्डू ना? ओके ओके, हाँ गोंद के लड्डू याद.
These are edible गोंद, पर जो गोंद हम लोग को पेड़ से stronger गोंद मिलता है, we dissolve that for days. We mix Ayurvedic medicine so that it doesn't go bad. Then we use chalk powder, and we make dough. And with that dough, we make the murti. So we'll make hands, legs, body, face on the board, on the plywood board, which was covered again with the cloth, and that also the organic cloth, जो cotton हम लोग का हो.
Yeah, because this activity we do at my college as well. So I'm part of my college's Hindu Yuva chapter. So there are faith-based organizations here in US at every university. So there would be Muslim Student Association, Christian Student Association, Jews. So there is Hindu Yuva and Hindu Students Council as well, and I'm part of Hindu Yuva in my college. And this shirt is also Hindu Yuva shirt I'm wearing right now. So we conduct these events where students make Ganesh ji with hand using the kind of thing, like dough, and they would shape this dough. And I think we bring those kind of things for our.
Terracotta mud, clay. So instead of using clay, we use chalk powder. So because it absorbs color, it is more organic. It doesn't catch termites and mites like that. So, and then we use gold on top of that. So we use 24 karat gold. Artists who are really senior and who really know this art, they also use, they will liquefy the gold and then demold the gold on the painting.
Oh.
Very tedious, very difficult. Very few artists are there.
Yes, not everybody's cup of chai.
These days we have those gold, flattened gold, you can call it, or you can call it patra, where we mold it with the hands.
Okay.
So one important topic that I wanted to discuss was what importance of art in general, and especially Thanjavur art, you see in today's times when everything is being reduced to minimalism. So be it our architecture, be it our, so like if you see the old doors, like in my village, my ancestral village, the old door which were wooden at that time, they have elaborate drawings on them and nakkashi, what we call, right, the whole thing and everything. Nowadays, the modern homes, modern doors, chairs, table, everything is being standardized, plain, bland, probably no color or just one color, and there is no artistic visualization in that, right? And yeah. So what do you feel about that, and how do you think the importance of art comes into picture here?
Sadly, people are going towards minimalization and going to minimal colors, minimal designs. we are losing our vibrancy and colors, art. Mm, India was known for their, beautiful art, and we have beautiful temple art, we have beautiful, uh, if you will say, we have nakashi on everything possible. I mean,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
India, we decorate everything, even if we are
Yes.
doing puja on the.
Even clothes have so many colors. Yeah.
So we go by. So sadly, it is not there anymore. And going reducing day by day. People are, from making to their own designs. They've started using stickers, and and they're
Mhm.
pasting it on the walls and the floor and everywhere. And people should, I would say, should take up art. Should do their
Mm.
bit of art.
Mm.
It is it is really we should it is buster. It is a stress buster in this
Yes.
time
Yes.
when we have
Mm.
so much in pressure in power, pressure of work, your workplace, your families, your uh, we should do something, and we should share colors. We should.
Therapeutic, right? It's therapeutic, right?
It
Yeah.
is therapeutic. It is definitely therapeutic, stress busting.
Mm.
It gives you peace and calm, and
Mm.
it gives you positive vibe everywhere.
Mm.
Even if you introduce color in your office, if you do a little small artwork in your office, it will give you that your eyes will definitely go there again and
Mm.
again. Person who's
Mm.
coming to visit you will also get,
Yes.
there.
Yes.
So, in fact, I'll tell you my personal instance. I have
Mm.
made a painting, Thanjavur painting, and gifted to my brother in Bangkok. It's very
Okay.
small. And he kept it in the drawing room, in his
Mm.
living room. So he kept telling me, everybody who comes to my house for parties will definitely go and stand for a moment there. As they will enter, they will see the vibrancy of the colors and the gold. And especially the Thais or the other expats, other expats who are coming for his party, he told me that Didi, they will go and stand there for a minute, and they will say beautiful. Even if they don't ask you what it is, what art form it is, they will just say it is beautiful. So the expression on the face is so very nice. You feel the calmness in them coming from the painting. And I also feel it. So that's what he told me. And I was really happy to know that.
Actually, Thai people also worship the same devtas because their Buddhism. So Buddhism has very same devtas as Hindu devtas, right? So you will find Gadpati Mandir and all these mandirs in Thailand. So they are also familiar with this already, right?
I think foreign nationals also, they
Okay.
have really appreciated the paintings,
Mm.
not for the gold, but
Mm.
for the overall aura of that painting.
Yes. Yes.
So gold is, of course, gold is gold.
Mm.
So
Mm.
even if they don't know it is 24 karat gold, unless until you tell them, they just stand there for the aura of the painting,
Mm. Mm.
the vibrancy, the all
Mm.
aura, the connect you feel with the painting. You
Yes.
know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
recently, I went for a exhibition with the artist of People's Republic of China in Delhi.
Okay.
They had
Okay.
a. So the Chinese will not understand what is written, what I'm saying, but they will
Mm.
just stand in front of my painting and they say, beautiful
Mm.
colors,
Mm.
beautiful gold.
Mm.
So when I tell them it is 24 karat, so they'll go, oh, it's 24 karat gold. So they don't know that it's 24 karat gold, but yet they're getting drawn by the painting. Uh,
Yes.
It raises your spirits, like you get really cheered up.
it does, it does. And so if coming back to your question of minimalization, I feel people should go more towards art.
Mm.
But in minimalization also, uh, people are taking these paintings in this time frame also. They're taking the paintings. Maybe they're like with me only. Telling you my personal experience as a lot of clients are, a lot of friends have approached me and say, can we make it a little less colorful, or make it
Really? Why?
so that's what I tell them. I said, now you're feeling that
Uh,
it is very bold or too many
uh,
colors.
uh,
But once you just take it, place
mm,
it in your living room, and then see the feel. If you still
mm,
feel, I will do
yes.
so. But let the original art be, it's,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
let it do its own magic to your living room.
Of course.
So I have been so far able to convince 4, 5 parents of mine to really take that. Those who
Take
are
it to
hard
that level.
believer in keeping everything to the minimum, but of course they have died. So I think people do like Tanjore painting in this
Mm,
type of minimalism also. That's what I felt.
I realized it when I came to US. So when I was new in US in my MBA college, all the shirts and t-shirts that I brought with myself, they were very colorful. They had like a lot of lines and this and that and all that. And when we went, there were team building activities in the beginning and some get-togethers at the beginning of the MBA program. I was the only non-American in the group, and I used to see that I am odd one out. Like everybody's shirts were plain, no lines, nothing, single color, totally plain shirts. And I used to be like conspicuously odd one out because my shirts used to be like very colorful, glittery, and all that. And I used to start feeling like ashamed or have self doubt. Am I doing it wrong? Do I need to change my attire? Do I need to change because do I need to buy new shirts just to fit in and all that? So there is stark difference in what the traditional Indian culture is. Like we would love a lot of colors, a lot of glitters and all in everything from clothes to walls to literally everything that we can think of. But due to this globalization and westernization, we are slowly uh, going away from that. We are moving towards minimalism.
We are you moving towards minimalization, but still people like when you said you wore a lot of colorful shirts, so
mm,
something like this I will so when I had gone for this Chinese exhibition in Delhi, a few boys came to me and they said, can you paint it on my shirt? So I told them, I said, of course, there is Tanjore work now done on clothes also, but let me connect with you again because I will need to ask. I am not doing that, but I'll ask
mm,
my friend who does that. So they said, I want now. So with minimalism, and on a white t-shirt or on a white shirt or on a white light pink shirt, if you have colors,
mm,
if you have painting on that, I
mm,
think these are going very well these days.
mhm,
A friend of mine is her daughter is doing um, the Madhubani art and the what do you call the worldly art on shirts, and
mhm.
they are a hit in Germany.
Oh,
Hit in Germany. Oh, Germany. Oh, Madhubani art. Huh?
She transfers the art on the shirts, gents
okay.
shirts, ladies t-shirts, or coats, and they are selling in Germany. They take their work from here and they sell it in Germany.
Mm,
This is and it's a hit.
What are the ways to learn this? So, if somebody wants to learn, say, Madhubani art or Thanjavur art, uh, is there any educational program anywhere in Bharat, like in any college or university?
Number of art colleges in I think in every state and mostly all big cities, even in small towns also, they have these art schools, and there are a lot of teachers available online. If somebody wants to really search and take up a course online, my like I have been also requested for a class or a workshop on internet or on web, online Google or somewhere, where I can have a program. So a lot of programs are there on the internet where they can learn from any type of art form.
Hmm.
Then
Interesting.
Yeah, because I remember when.
Didi, बोलिए.
even Tanjore paintings, a lot
Okay.
of South Indian artists are
Hmm.
teaching
हाँ.
because see, with the gold rate going so high these days, I mean, these days it is very high. And as you said, the poor artists,
Hmm.
the artists who come from lower income groups, they want to do something. So they have these online classes doing.
Hmm.
They do online classes, or they are doing it in their own mother tongue. But of course, you can always have translations
Yeah.
to that.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Because I remember when I was trying to conduct this podcast with Baua ji, Madhubani art, with her, and I saw that she is also teaching at some college, I think in Darbhanga or somewhere, this thing. So, at least there are some programs going on, right?
Yeah, there are.
Okay, Vinita ji, any last message you would like to give to our viewers regarding Thanjavur art, how to promote it, preserve it, or any message that you would like to give to someone who is new, who is interested in learning this?
My message will be that just love the Indian art. The Tanjore art is something which will be there for hundreds of years for you, your uh, grandchildren, their
Generations.
grandchildren, their generations to come. We cannot be very uh, ignorant towards our heritage. So
Yes.
my
Absolutely.
request will
Absolutely.
be at least uh, don't do away with that. Just give them some support. If you are really into colors and vibrancy and purity, you will love this art. Just try to um, embrace it. That's all.
Yeah, I think this is a very good time because in the last few years there has been a revival of our, civilizational knowledge, be it our history, be it our other art forms, our stories, our indigenous stories are now being told from our indigenous native lens. So I think in the revival part, we should also focus on this art part as well, which gets ignored many a times.
In this high-paced society now, the times are where people are just running towards work pressure, office pressure,
Hmm.
a little colors, a little art work, a small piece made by you will give you that satisfaction, that calmness, a stress reliever, which will really benefit you in your health also, in your mental
Absolutely.
health, your physical health, and your personal relations with your family, friends. Even unknown person will become very close to you with the small gesture
Yes.
of colors and vibrancy.
And in our culture, like in Hinduism, in Sanatan Dharma, art is a way to reach God. It is said that through Sangeet, through Chitrakari, through everything is a medium to connect with God. Be it our Vishnu ji and his avatar. So be it Shiv ji is known as Nataraja, right? So be it or we have goddesses specifically for it, Saraswati Mata. So I think it holds a very special place in our culture, and it would be very disheartening if people forget. If this art is lost, like it would be very disheartening. I do not have very great knowledge about art forms. My sister has a lot of interest. She does a lot of painting and origami and all these things. I think females have natural inclination towards arts more than.
They do, yes. So now, I mean, it will be very nice if you can, in your friend circle, just introduce art through your medium of you support Hinduism, you support Hindutva. Uh, the
Definitely, that is my objective of.
Yeah, the
Yes.
various art forms of India are, and surprisingly, all art forms in India are connected through religion, through their faith, through their culture.
Yes.
So
Yes.
even
Unlike other cultures which do not value it as much, our culture has valued it much, much more. Like has given it a prime importance, prime place in our culture, in our history, right?
it, uh, there are other countries who are now coming up with their art forms.
Mm,
They like you in Thailand, Buddhism is
mm,
there. So now they are coming up with this uh, art forms which support their Buddhism, um, their ec- uh, temples are beautifully done with carvings, colors.
mm,
Their the Buddha, the statue will be of Buddha, but
हाँ,
the entrance, the
yes.
door, they'll
द्वारपाल द्वारपाल होंगे ये सब है ना.
they are also into art and culture. A lot of other countries are also into art and culture.
Actually, there is a lot of Indian influence as well there because Buddhism went from North India and even South India there, and Tamils, Raja Raja Choran and all, they ruled that Southeast Asia for a very long part. So I think there would be some influence of Tamil and Indian and Hindu culture there in art forms.
There and how much I've not been to number of places, but wherever I've been, I have seen a connection to art everywhere.
Yes.
It has really helped the people there as a people, a native or as a tourist, to connect to that place because of the art form. You don't need a language to explain you a art form.
Yes.
It is just from the internal, your internal being connects automatically to the art form, whether it
Yes.
is in any language, in any
Yes.
form. If you are an
Absolutely.
artist, you will definitely connect to an art form. And
Yes.
every person is an artist in their interior, in
Mm,
a way.
mm, mm,
Every
mm.
child is an artist. Every person is an artist. It's
Absolutely.
just to let them lose your art self. That's what I'll
Yes.
say.
Yes. Yes.
We, unfortunately, our Indian society in the last few decades, especially due to colonization and because all the wealth was extracted from our country, we became so focused on career, science, maths, science, maths, bio, and don't opt for art, don't opt for commerce, don't waste time in sports and all this. Like we became so focused on career and money minded and professional success that we discarded all these our heritage completely from our lives. I think that was a big reason why our art forms have faced decline in the last few decades.
But I will also make an observation here that what I have felt in like last few 5 to 8 years is that people are again connecting to uh, art
Thanks.
art and their own culture. A lot of I have seen a lot of high, the companies like multinational companies, their CEOs, their executives, they do work hard, but at the same time, they are beautiful painters, beautiful artists. They sketch. They paint, they do acrylic, any form of art, but they are connected towards art and they are connected towards their culture. So we'll not say that it's a lost form. We'll say it is going to revive in a
Yeah.
different way. Yes,
Hopefully.
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 Yes.
Hopefully, hopefully, and you will be an instrument in the revival. Like you mentioned, foreign countries' art forms. So I went to Peru last year, July, to visit Machu Picchu, and they had this Inca civilization before Spanish conquest, the Native American civilization, right? So they showed me that, and I went just for culture. I went alone. I just went for cultural purpose, for reading, for knowing how the natives used to do worship and how they used to live. They showed me that the royals there used to communicate, send messages through art. Like there would be several lines, different color coded lines of clothes, like cloth stitching with different colors and different lines, and they would have encoded messages. Like that was their way of communicating, and I was so shocked and surprised to see that, which is a very unique way. So yeah, all native civilizations had this concept of using art in their everyday lives, right?
Yeah.
Pictography was so very popular in the ancient times. They drew pictures to explain their feeling, their messages, their coded messages. So drawing was always there. Drawing
Hmm.
was always there and it still is. So
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
art is going to stay. Art is not going to go anywhere.
No, no, definitely it's not going to go anywhere, but I want that it should stay in our Indian forms as well, because many a times we tend to copy West blindly, that whatever they are doing, or if they are doing this modern art, the so-called modern art, which I don't understand, okay, then we should do that, but they won't value their own roots until unless it comes through West. If some Gora Westerner starts telling them, oh, there is a Thanjavur art or there is this art, you should do.
So I will have come across me also where they tell me that can you customize for me like this, like that. So I very humbly I just tell them to that this will not be possible. I have taken a vow to be a traditional Tanjore painting artist to preserve the tradition, preserve the heritage, and
Yes.
I
There should also be Shraddha in that. I would want, of course, not everybody can have, but I would want that if you are doing something or learning something, there should be at least some element, some tinge of Shraddha also, that, yeah, it's a kind of a way of worship. So it should be treated as such. It should not be just, oh, okay, there is some elephant statue lying around or, standing there. It should not be seen as that. So, because
yeah. Total devotion and dedication towards your art form. Has to be, otherwise this art form will not be able to be, taken by everybody or people who really want it.
Hmm.
I will try. I mean, lot of no. I'll honestly tell you that a lot of people come. They want to customize in the sense they want me to use artificial gold or what do they call it as 18 carat or 20. But where
Hmm.
I tell them is that if I am giving you something, trust me, I'm giving you from my inner
Authentic.
feeling, inner
Yeah.
self. I
Yes.
will do whatever is I feel comfortable in. Of course, I will take your ideas and I will try
Hmm.
to cater to you as much,
Hmm.
but please don't ask me to compromise on the art form.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
humbly tell them, Ashwaraji, that I will not be able to compromise with my art form. I
Hmm.
can.
Hmm. Yeah.
I hope everybody does that, and that is the way we can preserve this beautiful art.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Of course. Of course.
okay, all right. Many thanks, many dhanyavad, Vinita ji.
Yeah.
Gobi, thank you so much for having me.
धन्यवाद फिर I will try to connect again when some more ideas come to my mind.
Right.
Definitely.